Okay, so let's unpack this because traveling with pets, wow, if you've ever tried booking a regular ride with, well, anything bigger than a goldfish, you definitely know that feeling, that sort of dread. Trying to figure out the logistics with your furry family, it's often just frustrating. Company policies are all over the place.
Which is why we're doing a deep dive today into LUXY. They seem to be saying they've kind of cracked this code for pet owners.
Yeah, they really have. And looking at the sources, their whole approach seems built around, comfort and inclusivity, designing rides where pets feel genuinely welcome, part of the family. But like you said, that welcome feeling doesn't just happen by accident. It needs structure. So we need to look at those rules, the framework that actually makes the comfort part possible. Luxy's goal seems to be removing those friction points, making it genuinely easy to bring pets along. I mean, nobody wants that awkward moment when the car pulls up and the driver gives your dog that look, like, should I let Fluffy in? It's awful. Luxy seems to manage expectations by just being clear up front.
Uh-huh. And that clarity is honestly the shortcut for you, the listener, to having an easy trip. It's fascinating how clear they are. So let's start with the absolute baseline, the non-negotiable. Service animals, they are always allowed, period. No questions asked. That's like foundational. LUXY sticks right to that.
Okay, standard stuff there. But what about just, companion pets? My dog, your cat, not service animals. That's where it gets tricky, right?
Right. That's where the rules shift about their own sort of corporate safety policy.
Uh-huh.
And the big rule, the first one to know for general pets, they must be kenneled.
Must be kenneled. Okay. Now, that's interesting because, if the goal is comfort, why the kennel, even for, say, a tiny chihuahua that just sits on your lap? What's the source say about that trade-off? Is it really necessary?
It is, but it's about predictability and safety. Let's be super clear here. Kenneling for general pets isn't an ADA thing. It's LUXY's policy, likely for, standard safety protocols, maybe liability, and also ensuring the driver feels safe, keeping the vehicle clean for the next person. So the kennel provides that predictability. It's mandatory for non-service animals. Everyone knows what to expect.
Okay, got it. Kennel is non-negotiable unless it's a certified service animal. But then comes the part that seems like the real operational hack for you, the listener. The thing that dictates your booking, that 25-pound rule. This feels like the aha moment.
It absolutely is. That 25-pound cutoff, that's the operational genius right there. It's standardized. It simplifies everything for the driver, for the booking system. So if your pet weighs less than 25 pounds.
Okay, like a small terrier.
Lap carrier's fine. You can just book a standard vehicle. Easy.
And this is the key part. If you've got a bit more fluff, maybe a medium-sized dog or, I don't know, a particularly hefty cat, once they cross that 25-pound line, the whole game changes, doesn't it? You can't just cram a big kennel into a small car.
Exactly right. And you must proactively book an SUV or a larger vehicle. It's not optional. And the why is pretty logical. A bigger kennel needs more space to be stowed safely, out of the way, secure. It's about logistics and safety again. Understanding this specific rule beforehand, that dramatically cuts down the risk of like a last-minute cancellation or a really stressful arrival.
So putting it all together for you listening, the main takeaway seems to be that LUXY does remove the friction, but you have to meet them halfway by knowing the rules. They've designed it to welcome pets, absolutely, but you need to respect that simple structure. So service animals always welcome, no restrictions. General pets always need a kennel. And that crucial 25-pound mark dictates whether you need a standard car or have to book something bigger, like an SUV.
Precisely. And if you connect that to the bigger picture, just knowing these clear rules up front is the shortcut. That's how you get the stress-free planning. The planning enables the comfort.
Yeah, it makes total sense. Preparation is key. So we definitely encourage pet owners to check out LUXY, feel right at home with the service. And hey, for you listeners, we've got something for you. Please use the promo code PETPOD25. That's PETPOD25. You'll get $25 off your next LUXY ride. Happy travels with your furry family.